doing? Hey guys, it's Christina. I am here from my beautiful parents' basement to give you a few different cardio options that you can do at home, whether you are someone who needs to do your cardio seated because you have had something that is chronically in pain, whether it be your knee, your hip, your ankle, your foot, etc. So I'm going to go over some movements that we can do seated, and then that same movement that you can do standing if you are able to stand and do exercises, but maybe you're unable to walk for long periods of time or run. The only piece of equipment I'm using today are these little ankle weights. They're really meant for your ankles that you put on, and these I believe are 2 pounds a piece. You could get them on Amazon, you could get them at Target or Dick's Sporting Goods, anything like that, but you can use them in the upper body as you can see here, or you can use them on your ankles. They're not necessary, but they will add a little bit of resistance onto your body. So the first movement we're going to do, you guys, are just a regular marching jack, but while we're doing it seated, we're just going to be utilizing our upper body. So wherever you are, you're going to sit at the edge of a bench or a chair. Just make sure your body is nice and straight and your spine is up and your chest is lifted and you're looking right in front of you. You're just going to be mimicking doing a jumping jack with your arms. So on this, you can notice that I'm going pretty slow, but if you really wanted to increase your heart rate, you could go really fast. Just make sure your feet stay planted. I'm bringing my arms up tall, bringing them back to my side, making sure that they don't hit at any time. And then if I do this for anywhere between 30 seconds to a minute, and then give myself a break, my heart rate has gone up a little bit, all right? If you wanted to do that same thing standing, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do some marching jacks. We're gonna incorporate those arms the same, but we're going to be lifting one knee at a time towards the sky, all right? So it takes a little bit of balance. So here you can see that I still have my arm weights on. I'm bringing my arms overhead and I'm bringing my knee up towards the sky. This will get your heart rate up more than you would even know in from 30 seconds to a minute. And again, start slow. Start by making sure you can stay upright in the movement and do less time on that interval to stop. And make sure, again, you're letting your heart rate come down for about 30 seconds or a minute after you are done with that first round of the movement. All right, the second one, you guys, is going to be seated. We're gonna be doing some punches, right? So we're gonna just pretend that we have a punching bag in front of us. You can do it with weights on your arms or without. We're making sure spine is nice and tall, feet are planted. We're looking at that punching bag right in front of our face. And we are going nice and fast, punching, alternating our arms right in front of us at a nice speedy rate. But if you are someone who has lower back or hip pain, make sure you're not shifting too much. If it doesn't hurt your hips or your lower back, you can shift just a little bit to gain momentum and speed. Again, 30 seconds to a minute, take a breather, try repeating that around 3 times. If you're gonna be standing up, you guys, you can add a little bit of a bounce either side, nothing too major, but here, we're punching in front of us, we're alternating that punch. I'm doing a slight bend in my opposing knee in order to give myself some momentum. And again, 30 seconds to a minute here, you guys, that's all it takes to get that heart rate up. Take a breather and then repeat again 3 or so times.